Good morning, good morning, good morning, collective. I hope everybody's having a lovely morning. I'm just, I don't know. It is beautiful and fresh out there because we've had a little bit of rain. It's not very much, but it's very, very muggy. It's going to make it very, very muggy, but it was very, very refreshing out there this morning. It's nice, right? Shh. Somebody's saying shh, right? Who's this saying shh? Something to do with research. Somebody needs to research something, or they are researching something. There's loyalty here. Some sort of loyalty to do with something. Shh, research loyalty. Somebody might be needing to be quiet at the moment about some sort of research. We've got a warning here. We've got Mount Warning. Wollongong. Mount Warning. Wollongong. This is a warning. Mount Warning. Abundance. Shh. Research. Loyalty. Warning. Abundance. So this could be a warning to the collective to be quiet about some sort of abundance. If that's, do some research. There's loyalty here about something, or you're being called to use discernment because there's a question of loyalty within this. Being loyal, or somebody's being quiet about something because they're being loyal to somebody about some sort of abundance. Collective might be asked to research something here, or research, there's a warning, research some sort of so-called loyalty. But loyalty is in the upright, but somebody might be being loyal to the wrong people here, or person. Quiet, shh, research. Loyalty, research loyalty. Be quiet about researching loyalty. There's a warning, and it's to do with abundance. Loyalty, clarify. Express. An expression of loyalty in abundance. An old person is in reverse. This could be somebody new. Somebody could have been breadcrumbing. In the past. I don't know why I'm saying in the past, but I just got told. Weakness. Somebody had a weakness here in October. Something to do with October. Breadcrumb. Reset. Somebody was being breadcrumbed that they were loyal to. There's a warning here. Somebody is being loyal. We've got hypnosis, wishing, trustworthy. Hypnosis. Yeah, this is having somebody under a spell. And it's saying to be quiet about some sort of research here. Out of loyalty, or somebody was quiet about some sort of hypnosis research about breadcrumbing and expressing loyalty. and trustworthy. Somebody's trustworthy. Wishing. We've got wishing. We've got March here. Flight is in reverse. Somebody's not getting away. And 5 is in reverse. See, 5 was coming out quite a lot. You know, 5 has changed, but this is in reverse now. And flight. So 5 is change. Flight. So somebody who might have been trying to get away on a flight, you know, like fly away. You know, getting on a plane or just getting the hell out of Dodge, right? But this is in reverse. To you know, like to have a change. To change some sort of situation or get out of something. But 5 here is in reverse. So this change, this is not happening. Wishing in March. They might have been trying to arrange something in March. Research breadcrumb. See, breadcrumbing with hypnosis here and trustworthiness and this research into loyalty and expressing abundance. So this is kind of like somebody being like hypnotized with breadcrumbing, like yeah, and this is to do with this research. It's like a spell, like breadcrumbing spell, you know what I mean? Like, it's like expressing abundance, like, it's like breadcrumbing somebody to, you know, like give them a little bit to keep, you know, like that carrot, give them a little bit to make them feel like they're going to get abundance, but then they just, you know, like breadcrumb, to like show loyalty as if they're showing loyalty, and that's the hypnosis, right? To express trustworthiness by giving a little bit, but never really, you know, like coming through, if you know what I mean, like never really giving. This is like on a wish and a prayer, you know what I mean? And breadcrumbing, it's like, you know how like, I mean, the collective would have experienced this for sure, right? Like, you know how somebody will give you like say, attention, to show loyalty, right? Like give you a little bit of attention, make them feel like you're interested, and then ghost, you know what I mean? Like, and then just like not answer calls, or it's like men will, or young men, you know, it usually kind of happens like early, anyway, you know, like when a woman chases a man or gives them what they want, you know, like have sex with them basically, then the man will just go and leave them, you know what I mean? Like they get what they want and then they just fuck off basically. This is what this is giving me. And it kind of puts the person into this hypnosis, you know what I mean? This comes down to, this is like spell work, you know, like giving people a little bit and then, you know, like to gain trust, and then pounce on them. And there's a warning here about this for somebody here, expressing abundance, right, and loyalty, but just giving a little bit to show, to be trustworthy, but that puts people into this is spell work, that puts people into like an obsessive state, so they keep, you know, to chase, to get to cause the chaser and runner dynamic, you know, that's like a hypnotic an effect. It puts somebody into it hypnotises people to go and to work against their own will. You see what I'm saying? And somebody's trying to shush this research because this is kind of like something this is a tactic that is like a generational curse, you know what I mean? It puts people into this hypnotic state for somebody to be, and this is like women usually, to be put into that chaser runner dynamic, to give and not receive, so that their masculine energies can just keep on taking, and then they bind them from the root chakra. That's that, you know, giving a little bit, like, you know, having sex with somebody and then disappearing, and then it creates that runner chaser dynamic, and that's a hypnotic tactic. It's a tactic. Somebody's found that they're in that. Okay. Yeah. Let's see what comes out here. Nine of Pentacles. This is single and independent. Is not over. Being single, self-sufficient and independent. That's the collective. What do we got here, Spirit? What is this? What is this about? Who's involved? Like, this is. So the Three of Pentacles. This is like a coven. Clarify this coven. This is a coven. Could be family dynamic, work. Yeah, a coven working against. This is definitely a coven here working against the collective's work. Breadcrumb. Trying to create this dynamic. But the collective moved away to calmer waters, to get into balance and become a high priestess. This is what's... So somebody's not realising that the collective know about this. Oh yeah. He would have the Five of Swords. That's the curse I'm just hearing. From a Queen of Cups. Is unsuccessful. This is to curse somebody's abundance, the Queen of Swords. And this is what this person's trying to do. There's a Queen of Pentacles could be stuck in this. With nothing coming forward. And this is their judgment. So somebody's cursed themselves with this dynamic because they were trying to do that to the collective. To the collective's work situation. You know, to be breadcrumbed. To cause them to be dependent on someone here, so that nothing comes forward for the collective, and this is this runner chaser dynamic. Somebody was trying to collect. Somebody was trying to collect from the collective. This is how, yeah. So that's drawing off the collective's abundance from the root and sacral chakra. Six of Wands in reverse. This is somebody's out in the cold. So this is to create an energy of being out in the cold. Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. She came out in the reverse before, but now she's in the upright, and that's probably because she's learnt a lesson with research here. Somebody wants the collective to be quiet about this type of energy work that is being done by a coven, a group. A Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, lies. Ooh, Emperor. In reverse. About what they invested in. And this is a family dynamic. Investing in that single Nine of Pentacles. There's a King of Cups. A new perspective on a King of Cups. Or a King of Cups is getting a new perspective on something here. Research and loyalty. Somebody's learning something about this. Keeping somebody single from a family dynamic, an investment of an investment of the past. The Emperor in reverse, to stop any offers, lies. Oh, there's a strange smell coming from somewhere. Somebody's telling lies about so this is kind of like slow movement, right? The Knight of Pentacles is like really slow energy, slowing down people's money or offers, and this is in reverse. Telling a lie. This could be an Emperor in reverse telling lies, or somebody's telling lies to an Emperor in reverse. He's a tyrant, right? He's telling lies. About why the collective's not getting any offers. Or nobody's investing. About the collective's investments. Work. This is a work situation. Someone's telling lies about the collective's work situation. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles. The Queen of Swords. Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. She's in the upright. No more backstabbing here. Balancing the pentacles out about this injustice. Waiting for ships to come in. A decision has been made. Something's not over for the collective. So hearing about something. There's a message here about some sort of star in reverse. Not being cut out of some sort of offer. Eight of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. New beginning in work. This is the work situation. The new passionate beginning, right? Work. But somebody's slandering here with the Five of Swords. See, and this could have been the Queen of Swords and a contract here, because this is a work situation. So somebody's doing some sort of negative energy projections on the collective's work, new beginning, work environment or situation. Five of Swords. A King of Wands. And Temperance. Tempering any offers or passion for the collective at all. So somebody, this could be a Sagittarius here. With Temperance and the Knight of Wands. It's a fire sign. Tempering the collective's work by using slander and misinformation. And that's the warning here, because somebody's expressing so that the collective will be breadcrumbed. And that puts... So, yeah, somebody's trying to cause the collective to be breadcrumbed, you know, just give them a little bit to put them in that hypnotic runner-chaser, having to always be chasing, having to always been chasing after Pentacles, with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. No, it's not in reverse, it's in the upright. To have no success in the platform I'm getting here. And we have a Queen of Cups in reverse. Doing black magic. There it is. And there's a King of Pentacles behind it. Or somebody's trying to cause this. But this is in reverse. The Ten of Swords is in reverse here. There's no real missed opportunity. This is an illusion. There's the Sun here. This has been exposed. The missed opportunities is now reversed. And then we have a King of Pentacles. This is King of Pentacles doing black magic. And what did we say? There was a... yeah, that's that breadcrumbing effect. Trying to put the collective into that state of always having to chase, you know, for survival. That's you know, the flight or fight sort of energy. Always survival mode. That's what somebody was trying to make the collective to be in all the time. Queen of Cups in reverse. Empress. So somebody's really in their emotions about this Empress, the collective. They're exposed. They're exposed for these woundings. So somebody's been exposed here. This Queen of Cups in reverse has been exposed for doing this. Doing this, it's magic, right? By using the word, right? Gossip and that sort of shit. Putting shit on somebody so that they are breadcrumbed by a King of Pentacles. To miss, so that the collective miss opportunities, but this is in reverse. This King of Pentacles. So this has not worked. This person's been exposed for doing this. And so the collective is not missing the opportunities, and they're moving into this King of Pentacles energy themselves. And then this is not, the Ten of Pentacles is not effective. Ten of Pentacles, I said, are not effective. This is the Ten of Swords, I mean. This is like alchemy. Taking the Ten of Swords and turning it into, exposing this and becoming a King of Pentacles. This is this Empress here. exposing the wounds from a Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, Six of Wands, Judgment. So somebody's under judgment for this. This is also putting the collectives, so collective, if you're working on a platform, putting the collective's platform under judgment. This is the slander. In order to cause the collective to miss opportunities with the King of Pentacles. It's been exposed, these wounds, towards this Empress. But the Empress has alchemized the energy. And we have a Knight of Cups coming in. There's some sort of an apology. Five of Pentacles. Devil is in reverse. New beginning with the Fool, Magician. Oh, and there's the Deception. So this coven, this has come from a coven, this group, have been exposed with the Seven of Cups in reverse for putting blockages and barriers in the way of collectives' flow to work, to miss opportunities in work. We have, just wanted to fall down there, Seven of Swords. This is deception towards the collective's new beginning as the Fool. This is the black magic here. It's deception, magic in reverse for the collective's new beginning. And they wanted to put blockages in the way with the Two of Cups, you know, like miss opportunities, using deceptive energy towards the collective's love and work situation. We've got the Chariot, that's movement, towards the collective's movement, but this is not worked. It's not over for the collective. They have not missed the opportunities. This has not worked out. We've got the Devil in reverse. The collective have alchemized this situation and become the Queen of Pentacles here and the King of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a new perspective here with the Queen of Pentacles. Well, there's a new perspective on the Queen of Pentacles. There's an apology. Hierophant in reverse. Ace of Cups. Pentacles. Yeah, someone's in regret for doing this. Keeping the collective in this lack mind and love situation. Two of Cups here, causing this blockages in love and money, because those two go together anyway. Hangman in reverse. Yeah, people are under judgment here. Whoever's involved here is under judgment. And they're going to have blockages. Yep. There could be an Aquarius here. Somebody's speaking out about, and somebody's waiting for ships to come in for a Star in reverse. Using the mouth, like the Page of Wands here is a message about somebody's ships coming in. This is the gossip here. Like This is like somebody putting shit on somebody's platform. Reporting. Oh, King of Cups has just popped out here. So this could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. Or this King of Cups could be speaking out about a star in reverse. This could be an Aquarius energy in reverse. Somebody could be, and I'm just getting like, yeah, speaking out about something. Justice. The Hermit. This could be Virgo energy. Just landed over here on the Queen of Swords. Or this is actually keeping the collective in that Hermit energy to be not seen. To be in the dark. It came out sideways on the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Keep the collective in the dark. To be not seen. Bottom of the deck, Chariot. Again, the Star in reverse. And the Ace of Cups. So not to be seen, moving forward as a star. To affect the collective's love and abundance. Collective's moving out of this energy because of these people being, justice is here. So how's this justice here with this new perspective with the Hangman in reverse, Spirit? Justice for this, and that landed on the Five of Swords, and that's the Seven of Swords. So this is the deception. Justice is coming for this deception about the collective. Being the chaser here. Being that one to be in that survival mode. Causing blockages for the collective's creativity. Tapping into the solar plexus with lies. And I just seen cutting with this knife, somebody cutting, I was seeing like somebody cutting into somebody's solar plexus with a knife, cutting into somebody's womb. Oh my gosh, someone's creativity, somebody's cutting somebody's creativity, like cutting the sacral chakra here with a knife, like cutting through it. See how that knife looks like it's cutting through this yellow, this energy, this, I don't know, flesh or something here. This is like, I'm getting somebody cutting somebody's womb. Someone's creative energy with the Ace of Cups here. This is like the vessel, the womb, right? This is somebody cutting into somebody's vessel. This is extreme. And so they can't be creative and make abundance for themselves with their creativity because they're trying to cut any ties with any opportunities to make partnerships. Yeah, this is the black magic here with the Magician in reverse. This is cutting into somebody's manifestations. Page of Swords, there's knowledge here, because that was about research, right? So somebody's researching this situation. This could be somebody that's being loyal to the collective, but there's a warning here with shh. Oh. Somebody's being told to be quiet about something, or they want the collective to be quiet. Yeah, that's what's going on here. Somebody wants the collective to be quiet here. Because they're feeling, excuse me, oh, somebody's tired. Healing I just seen over here. Somebody's healing from this. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling a tiredness. Somebody's very tired. Sleepy. Drained. Somebody's draining themselves here by doing this. Let's have a look at this coven. There's a contract here with the Queen of Swords. Contract with the Queen of Swords. Please, Spirit, with the Hermit. Contract. So this has come out sideways. There's a lot of money here with a contract that's come out sideways. So this is like somebody umming and ahhing about a contract. They might be, you know, questioning whether to give somebody a contract here because of this situation. Because somebody's been working to keep the collective unseen, and that's in the sideways position as well. Five of Swords here with the Knight. Five of Swords, main female here. Knight of Swords with the main female Spirit. A rich girl. Temperance. Temperance of a house and a child. And the temperance is like slowing someone down. So somebody's using slander about a child. Well, this could be happening since childhood here for this main female and this rich girl. So a rich girl could be doing this to the main female, or the main female is doing it to a rich girl, tempering them in their creativity and new beginnings with the small child in the house. So tempering their stability and creativity with the small child here. And like I was saying, they're cutting into the womb or into the sacral chakra with this slander. Trying to cause a Ten of Swords for the collective. We've got a Queen of Cups here, and this could have been happening since childhood, or this is cutting into that new creative energy for the collective. Queen of Cups, there's a rich man here. With the Queen of Cups is a rich man. Exposed for wounding an empress. A rich man could have been exposed for wounding an empress here. His thoughts, or he wants to use, because what was I talking about at the beginning? He wants to, it's his thoughts. To do that wounding, like, you know what I'm saying? Give a little bit to then ghost and then affect the collective's dynamic with the runner chaser. This rich man was trying to create this runner chaser dynamic, but they didn't realise the collective was an empress that doesn't do that, and they're being exposed for this wounding here. Wounding with this, you know, it's like that. This is the sex magic, right? Or just giving to somebody, like having sex with somebody, attaching that cord and then reefing it away to create that dynamic of runner-chaser, causing these wounds. And this has happened over and over again with 9 wounds here. So someone's been exposed for this. Six of Wands, because they want to yeah, this is sad news. With the Six of Wands, that's no victory here because this person's under judgment. Victory of judgment, sad news, judgment, occupation, to affect the collective's occupation. This was to affect the collective's ability to provide for themselves so that they become dependent. So what's the King of Pentacles here with the Four of Cups in reverse? This has been going on for a long time. This is generational. See all them trees lined up there? See all them trees? This is the generations. Generations and generations. A long road. This could be 8 generations. With 35, it breaks down to an 8. 8 generations, I just heard. Of missed opportunities for the dynamic of the feminine energy. This is the masculine energy. This is generational masculine energy, using that hypnotic wounding to wound the feminine energies in the womb, and in the sacral chakras areas, the root chakras, and cut them to stifle their creativity to be independently abundant, and keep them in the cold so that they can breadcrumb them and just draw off their energy whenever they like. That's what's happened here. The Devil in reverse and the Five of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Devil in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. This is giving me the womb, the wounding, the short illness. The illness here. It's created an illness, a generational illness within the feminine energies. Because of the wounding by the masculine energies. There's a lot of blood here. There's a lot of cutting. There's a lot of wounds. So if they stifle the energy of the collective in their occupation, in their creativity, they have to be dependent on the masculine energy, you see? So that, and this is to cause the Empress to become the Queen of Cups in reverse, and always in their emotions, and always in wanting, because they're always lacking. Not just in their emotions and in their love situations, always lacking, you know what I mean? And that also stifles their ability to create abundance for themselves. And this is why this person, the rich man, becomes a rich man, because he can draw off the feminine energy to keep them into control and keep them in their place to so they can draw off their energy. You know, it's a bit like keeping somebody barefoot and pregnant, you know what I mean? Keep affecting their womb so that they are dependent on them. Yeah, and that breaks down their self-esteem. because they're wounded so much by the fucking rod. You see what I'm saying? This is giving me like that MK Ultra energy. Like, this is how you keep people in control. This is generational. And that's like what I've been talking about in many readings in the past, about like how they were doing that to, you know, men, to keep them in lack, and then to keep this generational curse going by actually using sodomy on the masculine, so that masculine has to keep striving to assert their masculinity by then projecting on the feminine energy, using rape and that kind of thing, to affect the feminine energy, because then they feel more masculine, because they've lost their masculinity from that original sodomy situation. And that's unhealed wounds. So then they continuously wound the feminine energy to keep them in their place and under control, so then they can draw off their creativity, their ability to create, being the womb, and be able to have children, be able to create, as well as, you know, whatever. This is not necessarily like having children, but creativity in general, to be able to generate their own sustenance, their own, even their own pinnacles, so that they can support themselves. This is to keep feminine energies in their place, so that they're only there to support the masculine to become successful. Wow, this was heavy. Queen of Pentacles. There's a legal matter here about these gifts in love. So now this has come to a head, and there's a legal situation going on here about this wounding of generational gifts. The generational gift is the womb and the ability to create. And it's been wounded by these love situations, the runner-chaser dynamics. It's caused a legal situation. It's coming to a head, and this is where we have justice here for this whole curse that's been going on for generations. This is ancient wounding here of the feminine and masculine energies. Wow, new perspective here with the Hangman in reverse. There's big luck here that this is being exposed. The Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. There's a court situation. So this is justice and judgment. So judgment is here. It's been exposed with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Seven of Cups, Seven of Wands, please, Spirit. There's hope in the future. Three of Cups. There's hope for this Three of Cups and jail. This is in the present. Whoever's been involved in this in the present, in the material world, and not just in the spiritual, this is in the physical world. This is also giving me that hope of the bondage with the Three of Cups, keeping people in bondage and bound. That was the hope here. The hope to keep people bound because of these lies. The Ace of Swords, Spirit, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. Official person, the military person, lies from an official person. The official person could be this masculine, and there's two, it's a 22 with this military person. This could be a twin flame situation, and the runner-chaser dynamics, right? I mean, so this is, the official person is supposed to be the official masculine, but the masculine has only wounded the feminine. So what's with this official person? Change. There's change here. Moving forward. This is about to change. Because we've got this judgment with the courthouse situation and justice. And this could be bringing luck and abundance to somebody, the court situation. High honour is restored to the feminine energy. Well, isn't that something? High honour restored on this journey. It is ended. Number 10, journey. It's over. The curse has been broken. Generational curse breaker here, man. And now the collective is free and floating away in a hot air balloon. Because this is the change. See, there's a moving forward in the chariot as an official person. And this person is floating away alone in this balloon without the masculine energy, which is kind of sad because they created this for themselves. They're in grief. So because this masculine, okay, let's go back down to a individual scenario here. This masculine created this by this person really shot themselves in the foot, right? Like, by trying to suppress the feminine energy because of fear and exposure for the loss of their own masculinity, because the feminine energy has the power to be creative on their own, right? With the womb, with the vessel that they have, the gifts that they have from God, right? And that ability to create from the sacral and the solar plexus and root chakra, to be able to create abundance for themselves without needing the masculine. But if the masculine only respected and supported, they would still have their connection to the feminine, but they've sabotaged themselves and they've put themselves in prison trying to suppress the feminine energy from being creative. Whereas if they just worked with the collective, they would be enjoying this journey with them, but they sabotaged it because of their own insecurity of being masculine, because they had lost their masculinity in the past. This could be in this lifetime, it could be lifetimes ago. This is a collective reading and also a generational curse that's gone on for generations because of that original demasculination of the masculine energy, which is the sodomy sin, demasculination. There's the snake right there with Adam and Eve, right? The masculine was demasculinated and they blamed the feminine energy for it. because they were tempted to take that apple, which was offered to them by the feminine. There's a deception there. There was a deception there. Take it as it resonates, collective. Because this masculine blamed the feminine for them losing their masculinity. Because somehow the feminine offered this masculine their fruit. But the snake got involved here. The masculine devil energy. This is coming up with a real different story or narrative here. This is like the feminine energy, or this masculine, this is generational, right? Being seduced by the feminine, but then being taken advantage of in their masculinity somehow with the snake. They blame, this is, so with mind control, right? So to create a slave mentality, a lack mentality, there was a tactic, that like a war tactic, but it started within the royal families somehow, where to control their children within the royalty, they would inflict trauma on a child at a very, very young age. And when they inflicted the trauma, so what they would do was they'd be given a handler, which is like their carer, right? The child, like a nanny or something like that, or generally a masculine energy. And they would be nurtured up until like 3 years old. That's the crucial time, right? And then they would inflict a trauma onto that child and create and when they did the deed, by inflicting the trauma on the child, they would use a trigger of some sort. So when the child experiences the trauma, they would have something there to create a trigger for them to be able to be under control. So the trigger would be like a sound or a smell or something that would trigger the masculine or any and the feminine, right? Because they both experience this form of control. They would put something in front of them, and there could be something in front of them when they're being traumatized. And in this case, is what I'm seeing is that, like Eve being put in the vision of the masculine with the apple, the temptation of the feminine. So that person's put in front of them the feminine energy, the Eve energy, when the masculine is being or traumatized. So whenever they see that whatever they will put in front of them, and this can be also be a sound or a smell or something, but when we're using the Adam and Eve sort of narrative here, Eve was like, becomes the scapegoat to the masculine, because when the masculine was traumatized and demasculinated, the feminine was placed in his vision. So it becomes a war between the masculine and the feminine. And so the masculine is continuously trying to assert his masculinity over the feminine because he's been traumatized, and blames the feminine because she was in his vision when he was traumatized. Like the mother energy was in the vision of the masculine when he was demasculinated as a child. So the masculine has always blamed the feminine energy for his trauma and not healed from. So therefore, he's continuously attacked for generations, the feminine energy. But now we have justice here because this has been exposed to actually what happened, or what has happened for generations. This is the generational curse. So the masculine continued to traumatize the feminine energies as well, as to keep them under control, and wound the womb, their creativity, to be able to fend for themselves, to be able to provide for themselves. The masculines traumatize the feminines in the same way to keep them under control, and denying them their own ability to create for themselves. Well, but now they're aggrieved because they have they created the runner-chaser dynamic in this way. But now they're without their feminine energy. And now the feminine energies are free to go, free for this new beginning, but they're going on the journey by themselves here, because the masculine was unable to recognize actually what was going on, and not, not going within and healing themselves and seeing what their issues were, because they were still blaming the feminine energy for anything that they were experiencing in the negative. They kept feeling like they needed to control the feminine energies by continuously abusing them through marriage and suppression in a living room. But we've got a pleasant letter here for a good lady, that somebody has murky thoughts of this false person, male, because of the murky thoughts of the masculine energy. This is pretty full on, right? Collective, wow. Wow. Okay, so let's break it down to a domestic level here and see who we've got involved here, for whoever's listening, who's involved in this situation. Who's here in this Generational curse, spirit. Oops, hang on. Oh, there's a Capricorn here. Capricorn involved, that could be devil energy. That could be that devil energy, right? As an in-law or a cousin. Somebody's in-law could be a Capricorn, or their cousin could be a Capricorn. There's somebody's friend. Who's involved in this? Somebody's nephew. Wow, under investigation. Somebody's under investigation from the FBI. This person could be a Taurus. This Taurus could be under investigation, or this investigator from the FBI could be a Taurus. This Taurus could be under investigation. Somebody's uncle. Somebody's brother. And who else is here? Another friend, but this friend is in reverse. This could be a friend that's passed away. Or it's an ex-friend, somebody you no longer regard as a friend, probably because of this situation. Church. The church are definitely have a lot to do with this, with the whole narrative. This narrative, you know, coming from the church. Daughter. Somebody's daughter is involved. A whole shire. Well, yeah. Okay, what else? Let me try this again, please. Who else is involved here? Who's involved? Oh. The arts. The art of seduction is what I just heard. We've got Libra in reverse. The arts is in reverse, so that's like injustice of these arts, and that's spiritual arts. That's the creative, the corruption of the creative energy. That's the wounding of the womb, the wounding of the solar plexus, the wounding of the sacral chakra and the root chakra. We have an Aries who is in reverse. This could be somebody passed over already that was responsible here, creating this dynamic. Sister involved. A love interest is in reverse. This love interest could be passed away. Somebody's sister's love interest in society, the whole society. Could be many, many people. There's a Sagittarius. That's a whole coven. I'm going to leave it there. I'll just end it with some messages from our angels and our demons and angels here. Just put that over there. Let's have a look at this demon energy. Okay, what messages have we got here? Holy Spirit. Vapula. Oh, yeah, look. It says, focus your efforts on arts and crafts. What do you enjoy creating with your hands? Because this is the suppression of the creative, right? And see how this official person who looks like a policeman, and he's got this griffin here, chained. See how this griffin here with wings is chained to this official person? And this official person's wounded. He's got a sling on his arm. Look. See, he's got a sling like he's got a broken arm. That's interesting. He's got a broken arm and he's got this griffin. I think it's a griffin. Chained. The chain protection, because the griffin is spiritual protection, right? And this, like, it looks like a, you know, a police officer or something with a broken arm. So he's wounded. He's wounded. That's giving me like the wounded masculine. And chaining the spiritual protection. And the spiritual protection comes from the feminine energy, right? The creative. Chaining the creative to themselves because they're wounded and they want to control the creative, the freedom to create, the feminine energy. Control because they're wounded and haven't healed their broken arm. It's more than a broken arm, I can tell you that. Wow, their whole spirit, you know, it's their whole spirit. Grimoire, the treasure hidden in a woman's heart yields love. So yeah, if they only just use love, affection and companionship, be successful in seeking it out. So Spirit is saying Grimoire energy here is that, you know, like to heal that brokenness with the feminine, with love and affection and companionship. That's how it's supposed to be. It's not meant to be a battle with the feminine. The masculine here is being told to seek out this love and affection and companionship from their feminine counterparts. Belial is here. You must sometimes sacrifice a little to receive a lot. There's a greater glory waiting for you. So, and this is like sacrificing the ego. So the masculines have been told to sacrifice their ego to be able to receive back their feminine counterparts here. Otherwise they're going to lose everything because of their stubborn egos. You know, like it's that set them free, and this is what he's been told to do. He's got his broken arm to get rid of that chain off this, off of this griffin here, because that's the creative energy, the ability to fly and be free, to be able to be creative and dependent on oneself, and knowing that with love and affection and companionship, the feminine's not going to fly away. They need to trust that this can be successful if they just drop their ego and allow the feminine energies to be creative in their own right, and stop sucking and siphoning from the collective, but working in a partnership with the collective. What have we got from our angels? Azaliel, is there someone you've been quarrelling with? It is time to let go and move on. Yeah, so this is releasing all those past old wounds, right? By dropping the ego and saying just as it is, like, this is what's happened. Yes, they've lost their masculinity. Yes, they behaved in this way. Just admit your fucking wrongs and heal this energy. Hail, you have the strength of iron. You will score victory over your challenges. So in dropping the ego, and there is, look, there's the angel, and look, there's the mother with the two children there. And she's longing for her masculine, and she's dreaming of him being affectionate and loving and caring for her with this angel here. The angel is doing this. Caring and loving for the feminine energy. And that's what the masculine's supposed to do. Not fight them. Rahul. Have a sense of humility. Don't be too proud, so you can find peace against trouble. Well, there's the ending message right there. You know what I mean? So this is definitely a message to the masculine energies here, regardless of whether you are a woman or a man. It's whether you're in the masculine energy or the feminine energy. And this is also healing the masculine, feminine energy within the self, forgiving oneself and respecting oneself. Right? Dropping the damn ego, just being upfront of what this is. And it says, don't be too proud, don't be over proud, and just say as it is, and restore that love energy with being a proper companion with the feminine, with affection, showing affection, not just fucking fucking somebody into alignment with what they want. It's not it, right? We're talking about love and affection here, and companionship, respect and care for the feminine and the children. And stop warring with the feminine and the children. This is the generational curse, right? Bottom of the deck. How will people remember you? So this is the thing. Drop the ego, because if you've got that ego in place, people are going to remember that. They're only going to remember the negative. They're not going to remember the positive if you can't be positive. What have you created that will stand the test of time? What is noble? People want to, what do you want to be remembered for? Do you want to be remembered for being a disgusting person or a noble person? It's not really rocket science, is it? But as it stands at the moment, the feminine are just going to float away in their balloon on their own, because the masculine have not been able to drop their egos and step up and be that proper masculine that defends his feminine energy and shares affection and love with the feminine energy. And stop sitting in this bros before hoes sort of energy, you know what I mean? The companionship is supposed to be with the feminine. Even if it's a same-sex energy, same-sex scenario, you've still got a feminine and masculine energies within that dynamic. All right? So anyway, collective, I'm going to leave it there. That's pretty full on. So I'll please like, share and subscribe, just to help us get out there within the algorithms. And I have a PayPal link if you would like to donate, because my shop is still down and I'm still having blockages to correct my ability to monetize, because I have a blockage from some energies. and I need to free that up. So, but I can't monetize on my channel as it is at the moment because these blockages have not been, or I haven't been released from these blockages, you know. Somebody's still interfering with my ability to monetize from my creativity, right, personally. So if you'd like to actually help out, you can actually do that by donating to my PayPal account, which is in the description box, or it's on the main page. So yeah, I'll see you in the next read. So have a lovely day. Bye bye.